embed homie. Stay posted. I mean, I'm not gonna chance it, I'll be so on. Although you got Buku family, you don't got nobody being honest with you. Retail evaporate. My whole body see-through, and I know it better than most people. Ooh, nani nani. This feel like a quaalude. Add stream notification. Live now with Slime Rancher. No sleep in my body. No bitch in my body. New beginnings for us. Mega Man. Hello, AKG. Hello, hello. Wait, this is not a controller game. I just remembered. This is an FPS. First-person shooter mode. Returning your son to a funeral. Does that even make sense? Not the 3, not the 2, I'm the UNO. I never played Mega Man, but I do mess with the music. What's up, Raptor? Give me... Where are you? The Game Awards could have been in the email, honestly. I mean... I don't know how they would have done Miss Piggy's performance. Why are you all the way at the... Oh, my goodness, the color. Wait, no. I'll continue. Continue? Now let's start recording. This has got to be bad for the engine. Pogo fruit. Still don't understand why the Muppets were there. They've been there, and I think they add a lot. I bought myself some Timberlands. I didn't know they were so comfy. What? What kind of Timberlands did you buy? Like the boot ones, or... Because I own a pair, and they're like one of the least comfortable shoes I've ever been in. They look awesome, but they don't really feel... I mean, they're better now than it used to be, but they felt horrendous and they still feel pretty bad. Boots, like the standard one, like the beige lace-up ones, adding a lot to a award show that's a lot of... Nothing is not a lot. What? I think so. That's so interesting. Maybe you have a different insole, because those things are not comfortable at all to me. Bam, 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 bam. With the thingy inside? Yeah, I don't think I have any thingy inside. You have fur? Yeah, they killed my water slime, bro. I think. I just wasn't impressed by the awards literally swept. The performances were good. Sheep fur, yeah. Okay, then that's where they differ. It does sound comfortable. Mine are pretty difficult to get in and out of. Guess who's in vacation? Yo, what's up, Gaba? Already? That's crazy. We used to have university till the 22nd or something like that, but we also start in October, so... Or we started in October, I should say. Puddle slime die if they're not in the pond? How in the F am I getting a pond habitat then? Maybe I just suck up a bunch. We don't have to, like, put them anywhere for now. What the heck do you eat? You eat meat. Sunday I'm going to Disneyland. Are you... I mean, it'd be really weird if you weren't in Paris still. Weird if they artificially made a game not win awards. It's deserved. Okay. My take, I think, is really cold, is I can't, in good conscience, disagree with any of the awards because I haven't played the game. Except the best art direction one. I think it's fine games if they also try to go even higher. They could have won like all 11 awards. For all I care, as long as they're deserved. Which, like I said, in my opinion, the only one I can realistically disagree with is the art direction one. Because the art direction is not, like, interesting or innovative. If the award was highest fidelity, then sure, what the heck, give it to them. I disagree. The art direction is not from them. That award should have gone to freaking Final Fantasy VII Remake. Or Nier Automata. Because those people invented that, quote-unquote, invented that art style. Which is like, calling it an art style is a bit generous in and of itself. I think a realistic art direction is still art direction. But it's incredibly derivative and, you know, not original in the slightest. Indie game? I don't know. Like, I don't know the lore. There's like, people are upset about it. I think it's fine, even if they're like a bunch of millionaire's son or something. They're gone to me. I'll have you here whilst I make dinner, I'll chat later. Alright. I don't think we need carrots. I think realism should be what's considered the best in terms of art. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a million games that look... Well, not a million games. There's so many games that look like Clair Obscur. In terms of the art style. You could argue the character design is a bit more out there compared to other games, but the art direction, no. It's based on still life paintings. I think it's really neat. It's really nice comments. People, maybe I need to look at it more. Maybe I need to look at it more. But from what I've seen, it doesn't seem original at all. What is Wuthering Waves? Chinese gacha? I think it might not even be Chinese. I'll be so honest. I wouldn't say it's realism because it's 3D is more specific than that. Yeah, what are you anyway? The Tar. See ya. I think it's like high fidelity. High fidelity. I don't know, freaking soft glow. It looks like really a lot. Like I can mostly only talk about the character models and stuff like that. They look a lot like Final Fantasy VII Remake or Final Fantasy 16 or whatever the most recent one is. 18? It's not as obvious as cel-shaded 3D games, but it's definitely its own thing. Sure, yeah, it's its own thing, but it's like... It's been done a lot, in my opinion. And it's not really... I feel it pisses me off so much because it looks good, but it's such a huge criteria when deciding what game to play. I mean, you should decide on your own. I think Nier probably could have won too. The others were all far too similar to the games right before them. Maybe there's like something in the backgrounds or some like maybe I need to look at it closer. But that was the one where I think like even still like isn't Silksong or Hades 2's art direction way better? I know it's subjective. But at least they feel like fairly original. If you want to be pedantic, you can be like Hades 2 art direction is actually Pyre's art direction. What's up, Quantum Valentine? Any puddlers? Any puddlers in the chat? I think art direction isn't just art size, it's encapsulated area design too. I mean, yeah, sure. Like the environment and everything. There's like area looks generally phenomenal, and there's one of the Eiffel Tower. Like I said, maybe I just need to look at it more. But from the brief exposure, it just didn't seem that interesting. Which it can still be really good. But like best art direction is kind of because like it's not like prettiest game, right? And when it comes to direction, I think it looking unique is very important, but that's subjective again, right? Fatal Fury City of the Wolves won the Game Awards, and second Plane Rock 124 was there. Yeah, okay, City of the Wolves winning the the best fighting game is like the biggest argument for them being rigged, but at the same time, it's like it was not a great lineup. As much as I'm like, that game is, I don't know. Word isn't the most pretty game, but art direction, E3 art direction is so common nowadays. I'm not, the thing is, I will not hate just to hate. And I think I could see the effect of voter fatigue really clearly there, like in that game. It's like, if you were unbiased coming into the Game Awards, I think the natural response of seeing a game win 9 awards is, or like seeing a game win 8 awards is wanting them to not win the 9th award. I think that's pretty normal. Do I think the game was like made by Nazis and is horrendous? No. I think most people are blowing it out of proportion. But that's like the internet, so. What are you, bro? Is this just like yarn? Hades is somewhat different to Hades 1, to be fair, much more green than red. Yeah, kinda true. Yeah, that's I think that's the big difference maker. It is very green, and Hades original is very red. That's true. City of the Wolves I don't like to see win, but none of those were like released this year. I hate Expedition 3 if you haven't played the game, but it won so much awards I don't think it makes sense, or even is entertaining. Okay, like, we can't have both, right? We can't want it to be merit-based and then be like, one game shouldn't win so much. I'm fine with one game winning a lot of awards if it deserves them, right? On Thursday, right now tomorrow I'll head back to the lab at Strife because I reached bronze. Oh, congratulations. Anyhow, goodbye. You're gonna be up on that stage in like 4 years, so you better get ready. You better include us in your commencement speech. Or like, commencement? I don't know, like, I don't know, victory, award acceptance speech. Huh? They're only, what the heck are you? They're only giving the game award to French people. Actually, it's just like two years back to back that a French studio won it, but... Hunter! Never mind the rabbit, have you seen any chickens? I don't get that. When did Baldur's Gate 3 this any awards it was nominated for? Yep. Expedition 33 lost 2. One of them was Player's Choice to Wuthering Waves, so... Lamau. I want to say Baldur's Gate 3 won every category. Probably not, realistically. Do we make this? We do, actually. Sweet. What am I even doing here, man? Also, my eyes hurt from this endeavor of staying up till 5 AM. Have you ever been in love, Beatrix? Makes you feel all achy inside. Inside, like a day after your soul's been to the gym. That's the best way I can describe it anyway. It also realigns your thinking to something you swear is downright alien. All those things you thought really matter suddenly don't. Changed you entirely. Can't recommend it enough. H. What an interesting way to put it. Pissed me so off with the Beret and Marinier. They're not even Parisian. They're from Montpellier. Are they Quebecois? Oh, wait, sorry. Montpellier is still in France. No, bro. You have to think that they're appearing in front of a international audience, so they're just going with what is stereotypically considered French. They're from the south. Get over here. So, I don't know. They're like, wouldn't you rather they rep the nation of France than like them not doing anything? You're pogo fruit? You look so non-pogo fruit-esque. Why isn't Kojima in a kimono then? Because Kojima's won like 1 million awards. Also, I don't know if they have the same sort of national pride. Montpellier, pronounced Montpellier, Vermont. Y'all got any of them puddle slimes? Oh shit. Don't worry. Relax, I'll handle it. James American, he wears American clothing. The real conspiracy is like, how long has it been since an American has won a game award? Or somebody non-European. Like, Game of the Year, I guess. Anyway, dressed like buffoons, like we're not hated enough. That's true. They probably, like... that's probably pretty true. They probably attracted a lot of ire towards the French nationality. Montpellier's... Vermont is pronounced like you imagine an American would pronounce it reading it for the first time. Montpellier. Yeah. What are you... Oh, you're just... Okay, yeah, cool. What big American studios are there? Supergiant Games. Electronic Arts. Valve. Rockstar, they're British? They're British? I had no idea. What in the Donkey Kong level design is this? Dude, he got that shit on. Or sorry, it got that shit on. I don't want to assume any gender. Party slime. Everything? Do I have the thing for you, brother? Party Crasher. Have I been... Is like... I don't know. You know what would go crazy in this game is a map. Sorry, the tearing's kind of like... I don't know if it's like just my second monitor or if it's the... Like if it affects the broadcast as well. They're one of the biggest digital companies in the UK technically. After like 3 and Virgin. What is this blue thingy over there? I'm stupid. It's fine. This makes me feel like Super Mario Sunshine. I got that Super Mario Sunshine. What's up, Amori? Why are you like what is this color? Have they just gone bad maybe? Oh. The thing about... I was thinking about it. I don't know if we're gonna talk about Astrobot in 2 years from now. I would probably venture no. I don't know if it has any staying power. Makes me think more of the Outer Wilds with the jetpack, honestly. Every time there was a space game, I was like, Outer Wilds 2. That was it? Oh my god, gay ornament. What do you do? Well, who cares? What are you? Hold on. I can't believe we're gonna be getting rid of some boom slimes. Green stripey ornament? Are they like... Gay Slimer Thought Jetpack? I think that even though with this one kind of sucked with a lot... Okay, I saw you tweet about that. So are you like... No, you're just a pink slime. Okay, that's cool. I didn't mean to do that. I don't really remember what the heck they announced in 2024, which I guess speaks in your favor. I don't know, man. This one felt... He freaking died. This one felt more disappointing for whatever reason. But I don't know. Maybe it's because there were more people in chat. More people hating. What are you? The freaking... No, honey slime. I think if just about any of the nominees this year were last year, I would have beat Astrobot. Maybe, yeah. OD was cool as far as announcement go, but there's not a lot of variety. OD? Where do I, like, how do I leave? Where am I? I need a map, bro. New entry? I highly advise you have a jetpack and a few upgrades before tackling what's ahead. The land is all broken and twisted, and there's plenty of feral slimes about who you won't see coming before they blast you right into the sea. Keep those peepers peeled. Dude, you'll never see it coming. I think this one there were 2 or 3 announcements I really cared about, even though I missed one. It doesn't feel like there was at least one announcement that each person would like. Can't believe Undertale 2, the 2025 game, wasn't there, except for hardcore Nintendo fans. Hideo games? Oh, bro, I forgot about that. Wasn't that the Hideo Kojima, like, Jordan Peele horror experience thingy, whatever? What is that about? Did that come out? What the? Oh my goodness. Dude, I don't know if I should be here, man. What are you? Now, who knows? We should just go back, but I don't know how. Yeah, no. It's what I told Seesaw, is that I think Game Awards are really bad for Nintendo purposes. Oh, so I'm just dead. With Hunter Schafer, So, I think the problem with the Game Awards, you're right. There's like, realistically, there's like one thing and everyone would care about at least. But you're sitting through a 4-hour show for that, right? And if you're European, it's kind of at like a highly corroded time, unless you already have a messed up sleep schedule. And the whole like PlayStation State of Play, Nintendo Direct, and in combination with the Game Awards have entirely replaced E3, right? And people announce their stuff either during the individual platforms' presentations, or they do it during the Game Awards. But the problem with the Game Awards is they're not segmented, and half of the show isn't announcements. And most of the people are just there for the announcements, and they can't exactly take them out, because then nobody would show up anymore. So, you bundle that with, like, you know, everything, and people are bound to be disappointed. Then again, there's no need to change anything, because people complaining and, like, keeping them in the media cycle like that, like, I'm sure they don't mind. Like, the business model is pretty amazing. Because the ratings gotta be up, I think, most likely. What the heck is this? Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's what I needed. I go into these things assuming I'm not gonna like 80% of the stuff and just trying to hate that's neat as much as possible, even if I'm unlikely to buy most of it. Yeah, I think that's a good mindset to have. If you have no expectations, you can't really be disappointed. And there is the chance that like something you care about gets announced and then it really hits. Just like the time zone and everything. Also, I think they blew it with the last announcement. They didn't build it up too much, unlike the last one. But the preamble Jeff gave was bad. Because, I just, like, even, like, let's say you're, like, Titanfall 2 is your favorite game of all time. And Jeff gives that, you know, that speech before they show the game. And then the game is that. Like, I'm blowing my shit off smooth right then and there. Because people were like, oh, I can't believe they ended on a hero shooter. That's not it, man. That would have been fine. What in the... Are they, like, scared? Maybe. Oh, they can jump really high. The hero shooter looked horrendous. It looked so bad. I think Divinity should have been last. The thing is, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I guess like at least people cared about that, which is not something you can say. Oh, I need a roof or higher ceilings. Me personally, I don't care, but maybe not that trailer that late at night. Imagine you're like a European like 12-year-old and this is the last thing you see before you go to bed. That would have been maybe not so good. But yeah. But the thing is, Divinity is the thing that had the most build-up, right? Because that's what the whole weird monument thingy was for. Or what happened to my chicken population? Do they need a sprinkler or something? What else can I do? Sure. Vitamizer. The trailer, I mean, it did its job. It looked like very yucky to me. Which it certainly makes it memorable. Guessing it's gonna be a huge scale game. Is it not? Was the good announcement? I mean, that depends on what you're looking for. For me, I'd say it's the 2 Star Wars games. The 2 Star Wars games and the Switch 2 co-op game. Other than that, I'm trying to think. I don't remember anything right now. If I looked at it again, I'm sure I'd find something. Especially with them abandoning the subtitle numbering, I'd imagine this is trying to be a standalone huge game. So there's already another Divinity game. What do those look like? Meat. I already did the Childish Gambino heartbeat joke last time. Mega Man for 2027, I don't care about Mega Man. I'm happy for Mega Man fans. Yeah, dude, can you stop? Wait, we need music. They're still exploding. Mega Man. Beep-a-dee beep 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 beep. So what do I do with these ornaments? Can I put them on a tree? I mean, it's the most unexpected thing for me, especially the day after we were saying maybe we're gonna focus on our piece we haven't forgotten about next year. Is very promising. Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2. Original Sin, like friggin' Persona? What are these things, bro? Can I get like a description? What do I do with, like, these look like something you put, where I don't have any Christmas trees though. Any working on a new recipe, help me out? Yeah, I can do that, I think. It's Innocent Sin? Whatever, man. Who cares? $500? Dude, what a steal. We just need a bunch of palm fruit. I mean pogo fruit. Pomegranate like Hades. I was in Disneyland Paris. I don't know why I'm just bringing that up now, but it was cool. I was there for my grandparents' golden wedding anniversary. What am I gonna do with all this stuff? Honeyplort. Is level up to level 32 on Pokemon Go? Dude, I wonder if I Mog. I wonder what my Pokemon Go level is. What are you? You're not a Honeyplort? What the F? You're like, maybe a Hunter? I need to, okay, look. The ornaments. Is there like a tree? They just like stick to stuff. My friends, one of them is an insane terror. I'll only have to play 35. Oh, dude, that's so sick. That's really cool. Bro, it's just floating in thin air. I don't want a lot for Christmas. Hello, carnivores of staying up late for American media fame. My eyes hurt. Hello, Dookie. Oh. Any Slime Rancher professionals tell me what I can do with the ornaments? Star Mail. The Big Storm. Casey, I got your mail. Of course I remember that day. I feel like that was when you and I really connected. It was raining so hard that the streets were flooding and we took shelter in that cafe. It's like a scene from a movie, only we both looked like wet animals. And the guy running the shop was a real tyrant. The only way we could stay inside was by ordering one coffee after another. I felt like we learned more about each other that day than ever. Maybe it was the coffee because we were both talking really, really fast. I told you about my dreams, making music and all that. At least that's how I remember it. Walking home, when the rain came back, you got closer to me and my heart was racing, but I couldn't blame that on the coffee. Casey, oh my god. Your earnings can be used as pretty decorations. I got Platinum 3 today, but I had to fend for myself against 2 Oscars. Hate those spells, but why does he look so cool though? Dang. Daily Oscar mentioned. Decorations have no statistical use, but like how, do they like stick somewhere forever? The name's Ogden Ortiz. I'm a slime rancher much like yourself, but I mostly fancy myself as a farmer. I came to the far, far range to grow fruits and veggies the way we used to do back on Earth, by getting down into the soil and getting your hands dirty. Did you know that carrots can improve your night vision? Yeah, seriously, they do. This is real, by the way. I don't see why all ranchers aren't just gobbling them down every chance they get. Being lost out on the range at night can be so dangerous. Well, don't let me ramble on you here. We'll be in touch via the range exchange. I tend to only raise slimes that eat fruits and veggies, so expect those kind of requests from me. I'm looking forward to doing business with you. Why is Casey so smooth with it? I can purchase my rank and get a... I don't even know what I got. I certainly got a Steam achievement. Why do you look so beat up? Do I? I was just at basketball. My eyes hurt from staying up so late. So I probably won't be streaming too long. Not IRL. Oh, I don't know. Do I? I'm a tough blue collar farmer, I guess. Na 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 na. Bro, relax. You have a black eye and all? Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know that. Oh, that's a lot of plort. I walk a lonely road, the only one. Where's my green ornament? Somewhere. Oh, you can't have multiple. Plays some Uma Musume today? I saw. We're getting 10k carrots because it won best mobile game apparently. So big dubs. Bro. Dude, like, maybe they're mad because they're hungry, in which case, yeah, fair enough. I just, like... I need some explosive resistant chicken. Because aren't they just gonna, like, get exploded? Elder hen? Dude, this seems cruel, but at the same time... we can't let anything go to waste. Why are they in a ruckus? You have enough food. No, wait, I totally forgot about the Game Awards thing. Well, I'll be so honest, it would have been an hour later for you than it was for me, and I don't think it's worth staying up that late. Unless you're, like, madly in love with Jeff Keighley. Dude, this would fetch a nice prize. I need like an auto collector. Explosions only hurt you? Hmm. Who came up with that system? We have a demographic issue. Our population is aging too much. We don't look at this. We have one roosterling or chickadee for 2 elder hens. Our social system is not gonna keep up. We're the South Korea of Slime Rancher farms. I think the stream ended just like I woke up. You woke up at 6 a.m. Beast mode. Japan, but they're chicken. Yeah, that as well. Turns out that's kind of a thing everywhere. I think, look, I hate to say it, but like, looks like Elon Musk was right about the whole like population stuff. But at the same time, don't we have too many people? I think it might be distribution. I think some places have way too few children, and other places probably have way too many. Anyhow, it looks like Thanos was dead wrong. 6 or 7, something in between. Pink or black? Bow, 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 bow. So, we unlocked something, but I have no idea what it is. Any exchangers? Also, this game... Wait, actually, this game does let you exchange offline? Oh, what the F? Dude, there's so many carrots. Pink work when Pink Floyd walks in? I don't know. Good one. I don't know any Pink Floyd's... I know a Pink Floyd album cover. I don't think I know what the album is called or any of their songs. I'm losing my game? Well, dude, you're on vacation. You can let loose a little. Wait, you don't eat that. What the F? Dark Side of the Moon? Right! Yeah, I do know that one. It escaped me. I had to revise like hell for my midterm exams, actually. Do you even sleep? Yeah, I slept till like 12. I slept like 5 hours. And you might be asking if you went to... Well, I think I probably fell asleep at 6. And then they steal an hour of sleep from you because you don't actually sleep the entire time you're sleeping, if that makes sense. It's a bit of a scam. Probably know parts of Great King in the Sky? Maybe. But probably not by name. Well, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. Give me this singular thingy. Carrots should always go in here because they'll eat anything and you only eat fruit. Wait, are beets fruit? Not really, no. The horse didn't have a name, can I call it James? Sure. La 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 la. Why does this rooster look so green? Beets are roots? They're called beetroot. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, I don't like them. So if I sleep for 6 or 7 hours, or I only really sleep for like 5 hours? Realistically, probably, yeah. Because, there's different sleep cycles, and there's time you're, like, technically awake. Everybody's different, though. So technically they shouldn't eat the beets, right? But then... Oh, that's a lot of port. Like the deep sleep and all the REM sleep things? Yes, exactly. I don't know if I would still consider myself hypersomniac. But I don't know, I think if I wouldn't force myself to get up, I would probably sleep 10 hours every day. Oh, sorry, Dentron, did I miss a message? I think I have depression, maybe not, but I might. I think that's normal, considering what you experienced yesterday. So... James is great, but also consider Bryce, Oliver, Foal, Victoria, Emil, Terrence, Craig, Goldberg, Charles, Milson, Nix, Glumpy, Bram, Phoebe, Imperator, and Graham Lee Quenneville. I've got mail. I think it's very normal to be depressed when you get news like that. And there's no one best way to deal with depression. I think in general the best thing you can do is talk to people about it. Try to be active, go outside, try, you know, get sunlight, try not to stay in bed too much. Also, you know, allow yourself to be sad. Sleep really is a scam? Dude, it kinda is, yeah. The only exception of fruit not growing from a tree is a tomato. Anything from soil is classified as a vegetable or root slash tuber. Tuber? We're just making stuff up now. Tuber? I barely know her. This is currently our biggest economic issue. I think is the hens. Also, I think we made an error crossing two breeds that only eat meat. Kind of not a good play. We're also rich as heck though. Calculate the time it takes to get to sleep more like unconscious. I've really slept for like 4 hours in total last night. You can cross breeds? Yeah, these slimes are not naturally occurring. All of them. Well, actually they are, but like... The gastronomic abundance time it takes taxonomy for fruit vegetable differs quite a lot, both edge cases. Do it. Dude, I've done it. They're already like... I don't think you can get like a 4-way slime. I think it ends at 2. Again? Yeah, there's like no again. No, there's like... It's not possible. I think... If I give you... Try? You know what? Sure. Maybe with something that's not as valuable. Make green slime? I don't know if I can. If you can, you have to. You're rich. You have to. The guy did it for you. You're the guy. Five hours of sleep or 4 hours in real sleep good enough? No, absolutely not. But you may want to invest in a smartwatch or a sleep tracker or something. Can you make a new enclosure? Yerp. Oh, thanks, Gaba. Well, I guess now we know. I kind of figured that would happen, not gonna lie. You can't have too many, otherwise they'll turn rainbow, and rainbow is bad. So this game is like homophobic. Someone got something. I didn't do nothing, bro. He told me to triple breed. Now I've lost half of my, I don't even know what the heck, Bloom Hunter Largo population. What if you tried taming them? Taming them how? Anyway. I don't know, dude, try? Do you know the name of the movie you talked about a few days ago? No, I don't. Sorry. No, I don't. I need, like, robots. This is too much manual labor. I need to post haste, whatever that means. Yeah, I can do that. Actually, what are you? Are you honey? I don't really want to give up my honey. What kind of freaking chicken is that? Oh, I might. Uh-huh, honey. Are you getting the Za DLC? Not anytime soon, no. I don't have a lot of money, and I would rather spend it on something else. I do very much enjoy the game, but... How much does it cost anyway? For the same amount of money you can trick? Yeah, and more, right? It's gotta be 20 bucks minimum, no? They should have expanded on the whole crossbreeding business. The DLC is probably not worth the price, but it's fun. I have a lot of stuff I can still play in terms of backlog. I actually don't think the base game is worth the money, but it's also fun. Look, I guess I only played it for like 20 hours or so. But I'd say it's been worth the money. The two breeds of chicken, Stones and Briar, I believe. Yeah, and default probably, right? You need explosive. You have a cheap way to play it? Like some sort of cheap trick? Eat. I guess they're eating. I think actually we've, like, population's looking pretty good. How do we have, like, so few roosters? Do they die of old age? Has Capcom sale gone live? Surely it has. They advertised it with Maximilian Dude. So I would assume it has. It better have. Briar hen. A real wild bird that loves to ramble in the bramble. My chicken population is declining. Also, you taking half the chickens and sending them to die. That's the look at our demographic. It's like reverse China, dude. We have too few males. I'm gonna leave. Peace. Alright then, Tren. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you for tuning in. China if it was a matriarchy? Yeah, China if it was based. Should I start being financially responsible / smart? Well, probably yeah. What makes you think that you aren't already that? It might be a sale for their online store bundle thing. I can't find a Capcom sale on Steam. Never mind, I found it. Capcom Presents. Yeah! Bidip, 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 bidip. I can make a pond. It's just for Mega Man, Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, and Dead Rising. Probably Street Fighter as well, no? They... Surely for Street Fighter. They had it on the box. Street Fighter 6. The Grotto. Oh, it actually is the Grotto, huh? No achievement for unlocking an area? Frick everything, bro. We need more fruit. We need a better class of criminal. Do we have more plots somewhere? I don't think we do, man. We kind of need more. It's on sale, just not part of the bigger sale. I did get an alert, because something that sucks about Steam is you can't wishlist games you already bought. Same end date though, why would it not be there? The last Capcom sale was also quite convoluted, I think, so I kind of get it. They be weird about it. You got 6 more from the grotto? Oh shit. But where? Oh, I see. Well, I should probably have my light sensitive population in here. This seems like a really bad place to grow any sort of fruit. I don't know about. Let's just say my recent financial decisions haven't been not so smart. Okay, this is a safe space. What did you buy? Dude, deadass garden probably doesn't make a lot of sense here, does it? Anything that needs sunlight. Well, I don't know if the game is realistic like that. So honestly, we'll find out. I would like wait, I want to like use the cube fruit. What is this? Oh, this is a teleporter, but this is like the way back, I guess. None internet hiccups so far, huh? That's kind of odd. PS Leffen, I find it kind of odd. Well, that's actually not the line. PS Hugo, I find it kind of odd. Got swept by Smash God? Got swept by Laud? Capcom sale ends on the 16th? Steam Christmas winter sale or whatever should be soon as well, I think. I need the square stuff. Wait, are the areas that we unlock purely for plot purposes? Like plot as in land. I'm a bit embarrassed. I've wasted money on so much stuff. You shouldn't be embarrassed in front of me, at least. When it comes to other people, I don't really know their spending habits like that, but okay, I just realized, like, the chickens can also grow up to be roosters. It's on your Switch anyway, but I think controls probably aren't as good as keyboard mouse. You know what's funny is I thought Ace Attorney would be a lot better on mouse and keyboard. Turns out it's not. It's actually worse somehow. Before I left the ranch, I found myself sleeping most nights in this here grotto. I'd fill it full of phosphorus slimes and watch them dance in the dark. Drifting off, I'd pretend I was drifting in a sea of stars across the limitless black of space. It's funny how when you dream, you sure become a sucker for the impossible. Every time I woke to find myself back in the grotto, I'd feel a little sadness, but then it was back to work. There was always something I needed doing. I played on controller, it was fine. This seems like it would break. You look activated. So that's it, huh? That's the grotto? Do I have to, like, buy you? But where? And how? Greatest attorney in other games with rotated evidence like Apollo in the investigations is definitely better on keyboard because using the 2 thumbsticks for evidence is so weird. I just thought, what the heck? I thought in Ace Attorney trilogy, your cursor would just be the looking glass, not, what is it, the magnifying glass? But you have to drag the magnifying glass around with your cursor, which is super weird. I just mean the parts, especially with different ability on chapter 14 onwards, can be very awkward to move between cores. The area being being the house is the lab, you get upgrades to sites that unlock shortcuts in the late game areas. Okay, gotcha. Sure. Cool. History was mostly says really badly ported for PC. It's getting updated though, right? Or it got updated, but they somehow didn't add a chat log or a message log, which I think is insane. It did, yeah, it was Sorry. Noiser is so stupid, as far as I know you can mod that in, so in every other one. Right. We should find one of those cube thingies, which should not be that hard. Winning the song. Plays Phoenix's Ben's Judd voice lines to the modern ones, which I do think sounds worse, but he was kind of evil, so it makes sense. Although I doubt he'd be getting royalties. I don't know what kind of contract he negotiated. But maybe it's about, like, just not wanting him in the game anymore. If he's evil. Actually, 1 rooster is worth 5 hens. Not to be misogynistic. Aurora Borealis. Where's my cube fruits? What the heck? Zato disjoint. And like, there's a bit of a like gap with the meme where it's like, I don't know if Zato's / ever was a disjoint, or if Chips 5H ever wasn't a disjoint, but I would just argue that maybe Zato / should be a disjoint and Chips 5H shouldn't be. Anyway, hi Seesaw. We will be winning the soul with this one. Why wasn't Uma Musume nominated for best score? Did Strive ever get nominated for anything that isn't best fighting game? I do want to do something that's like going back, I don't know, a bunch of years and then giving my personal game of the year of each of those years. Wow. Dude, I gotta fix my lighting in OBS because y'all can't really see anything. If you guys could get nominated for anything else ever, I think SF6 was nominated for accessibility. Why? Because of modern controls? I mean, probably. I mean, Strive should have been for soundtrack at least. Okay, Scott the Boss, what's next? Remembering a hero? Yeah, you got me. I did steal the idea from Scott the Boss. That and celibacy. I mean, I'm not lying. That's where I got the idea from. Oh wait, Roostro? Alright, what's next? What is this? Is that honey? Or no, you're honey. You're, I don't even know what the heck you are. You're like sparkling honey. Rare honey. We should definitely start making some... Did you check block my message? It must have, because I'm on all chat, so... Also, I'm pretty sure I have moderation off. I'm also dual streaming, technically, to vertical and horizontal. It's just the vertical thing is auto-generated, and it just takes a slice of your... it just turns a slice of your stream into a vertical feed, which is like the middle. Which, for an FPS game, could be worse, but... They changed the whole live UI. I actually don't know where to edit my stream anymore. So like, let's say I wanted to change the title. Where do I... Is it under stream settings? Dude, oh wait, over here. Yeah, it is under stream settings. Okay, cool enough. Where's the moderation setting? There's no moderation, so I don't know, man. It must have been vile. Anyway, I sent you a photo on Discord. What is that? Oh, that's just your bank balance. Well, you have more bank balance than I do. Last plort is from the rare golden slime that appears in 15 seconds when appeared. No way to domesticate it. Oh, dude, I think I might have seen a golden slime, but it escaped my grasp. I'm pretty sure. Right. Any trade offers? What do you mean offline? We've got new mail, but... Okay, you know what? We need slimes that eat vegetables because we have so many vegetables and nothing to use them on. What's this over here? Are you the lab? You are the lab. We're way too broke for you. What about the other area? That was also like 2,700. The overgrowth. Oh no, 1,700. The ranch is very old wild side. I think I can see the appeal of Factorio and that other game, where you like automate a bunch of stuff and it probably feels pretty satisfying, but at the same time, once you automate everything, you don't have to do anything yourself anymore. What's the point? The game just plays itself for you, so... Ah. I built this area myself by spreading soil from the moss blanket all over the ground just to see what would happen. I was hoping to attract a hunter slime or two, but no such luck. Maybe I need to get some of them big mushrooms to grow instead. They sure seem to like hang around on those things. H. Inventory is so big that you can't really ever automate everything. I haven't played it though. I know it's like a real time sink game. What about you? The docks. Dude, that's where Tommy used to work. Y'all ever listen to Bon Iver? What in the slime tower? Nah. Whoa, Squidward on a chair, take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. This is a very nice area. Wait, was this a beach ball? Nice beach ball. Do what? Big skeleton? What in... Ow! Crop circle. You're about the dock worker strike? I heard the union people killed someone, worrying. Looking into this. I also forgot my name and I don't know where my gun is. I used to come to this beach to think. I'd sit and stare at those distant rings and ruminate on who created them and for what purpose. But most of all, I'd sit here and think of her. H. This is that freaking thing from Outer Wilds. Actually, I can't really say more without spoiling. Kabbalah knows what I'm talking about. Food type meat? Bro, it's a living being. Guy who is not a vegetarian. We need a key. You don't have any freaking keys. What's this? I see. So there's nothing really here for me. Or nothing for me here. I want a whole new slime breed. Something I can pair with honey. But I don't know if there is one. We got mail from Bob. Finally, mail from Bombs Over Baghdad. Don't pull the thing out unless you plan to bang. Bombs over Baghdad. Okay, now that I'm looking for chickens, wait, hold on. I wanna feed, I don't know. I'm pretty sure the progress always carries over, so I kind of want to feed that tabby slime while I'm in the area, because there were like a bunch of chickens here, but now there aren't anymore. There really is nothing, huh? I mean, bringing back a rooster would still be pretty good, I suppose. How's my population looking? Pretty good. I think, you know what? Yes, I know what the play is. Get a water slime and cross it with a honey slime. Can you imagine? That'd be such a viscous slime. Well, I guess slime is inherently viscous. Also, I know you guys are all heavily emotionally invested. I won another Slay the Spire run on Ascension 1. I'm finally figuring it out. I'm finally getting good at Slay the Spire. Do you have food? Yeah, somehow. That's kind of crazy. You don't. Because we don't have enough fruit. Oh, you grow just fine in the dark, huh? Slay the Spire should pick it up sometime. I have to say, Slay the Spire is a very acquired taste. When I just looked at it, I was like, that doesn't really look all that interesting. And then even when I played it, I was like, I don't know, I'm not sold. But you kind of have to, once you really get the hang of things, it feels really good to play. Kind of crazy, Venom tap dust can go from -15 to anywhere between -1 to +4 with a ball near him. Does it? So it doesn't move the balls? Or how does that work? Though prime numbers cannot share with many others. Has a crazy unique hitbox. What do the balls have to do with it though? Oh wait, because he uses the Q stick, right? So he probably moves the balls, and then if they hit him, the move becomes, or can be plus, I suppose. If I understand correctly. Every single one can hit ball, but does this at different times throughout the move. He spins the Q and it depends when it hits. That makes sense. The game is full of so many interesting interactions. With this one behind him on the ground, it hits at the very end, making it up to +5 for my labbing. That's kind of interesting. I was playing in Seesaw today, and I blocked Aerial Mistfinder. It might have been TK. Mistfinder, and while Johnny was like that red RC backwards, like away from me, and it did the slingshot effect that you usually only get from PRC, which is like really interesting. I wonder if that's tech at all. I mean, I played the game a lot, and there's still a lot of interactions where I'm like, dude, I had no idea it worked like that. I don't know if there's like a upgrade that exists. I kind of would like to have like a multi-feeder or something, like being able to mix and match the different things, but I guess not. Also means you can get follow-ups to some setups. The characters who can like dust mid-combo and combo into more stuff, which is actually quite a lot. It's kind of wild to me, because I don't think Chip can, but maybe he can, and I just haven't. This is where I would put my water slimes, if I had any. Anyhow, I'm gonna try to find some more water slimes. Wee. I hate to say that the stupid you know, the Grick thing has become a somewhat of a stim. It's mostly because of the it's a Weekend song, I think. The ever since I was a kid, I've been legit. Oh, it's Timeless, right? And it's like in this song, I don't know if it's Future or whoever says it, is like, I think it might have been Playboy Cardi. It's like, I put my son in some Rick, and I just think to myself, I put my son in some Grick. Yeah, I'm just a white boy with an ill mind. She know my songs. She wanna die lit. Okay, that's definitely Playboy Cardi because he made Die Lit. So did my dog in Grick and he screamed loud as hell. Expedition very well could deserve it. I also haven't played it. I think that's the level-headed take to basically all the awards. But I also get why people like want to hate on it, because that's how we're engineered as humans. If we see somebody winning too much, we despise them. Which is why I don't get how people can watch the freaking Bundesliga, the German soccer league. Astrobot winning had me agreeing with Asmongold for a second. I don't think it's that bad. Like, I'm sure there's a reason why Astrobot won. Like, I also haven't played that game. I think I've seen literally 90% of people who have played it saying it deserves, so I'm pretty confident it did. It happened with Baldur's Gate 3 and it made me so mad at the people who clearly hadn't played it. Hating it. I mean, I didn't play it, but I looked at it. And I was like, yeah, that game looks pretty epic. Even though this is really not my thing at all. It was like fun to watch. Admittedly, I probably should have, like, I think it would have been my due diligence to to like just watch people play the game, realistically. Why does my mom want 2 different butter / cheese slices? Why I hate Christmas shopping. Let's balloon plort. That's okay. Boom plort. Sorry, we already have that. Oh, okay. Let's think about this rationally and logically. Okay, what kind of cheese slicer are we talking? Like, also butter slicer. You can slice butter. Don't you just use a knife? Because like with cheese, you can have the ones that are like two wires, which are like strung at a really high pressure, and then they can cut the cheese. But we have one of those, and those are very prone to breaking. And then there's like your cheese knife, which is not nearly as convenient as the aforementioned thing, but is pretty solid. Strive 1 best fighting game, if I remember. Yeah, I think that's right. Those games where it's only like my top 10. I have to admit, it's probably better on every level than my favorite 3 or 5 games. I mean, it's interesting because I feel like a lot of game stuff is. What are you? Are you just like a regular pogo fruit? I guess you are. A lot of the stuff's subjective, right? But then again, having like great gameplay mechanics, great voice acting, good graphics, all that sort of stuff. It's an automatic cutter that slices with a button click. So like a meat slicer? Because usually you'd use stuff like that for meat. But like butter? Kirby is released too late for Game of the Year. It'll win Game of the Year next year. Not likely. Maybe best racing / sports game. Hello, Alif. Hello, hello. Oh wait, golden slime. Shoot. Get rid of. I need more inventory slots, bro. It's gone. Oh. Man, I should have maybe dumped a puddle slime, but they're a bit precious to me right now. Also, like, there will be riots in the street if GTA 6 doesn't win Game of the Year, regardless of if it deserves it or not. Best racing game, best action game, best game with the color yellow. We all know it's not coming out next year. No, it definitely is. How do I unlock treasure pods, bro? We all know what the yellow game of the year is next year. The full release of RHP the Horse, the video game. 1 + 2 = 3. Sorry, it equals 3. Well, if it's an ornament, we don't have any place to put it. Oh, short-sighted of me. I do think it's smart to put it out in November, though. What? What is? Unless the company gets shut down for Union... Persona 4 Revival? I don't know. I don't think Persona 3 Reload was even nominated. So I would be surprised. That being said, base Persona 4 is probably better than base Persona 3. So we'll see. Persona 3 Reload was last year? Oh, really? For Game of the Year? Really? No. I would have remembered them playing Full Moon Full Life at the orchestra. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong though. Oh my goodness. This is a disaster. Oh, not Game of the Best RPG. Yeah, okay. November is the best month to put out. GTA? The in-house dev team for RHP3 has mostly settled the infighting over the homicide they've made up now. Or are they some kind of freaking death metal band? Water slime's gotta be the rarest critters. My goodness. The ecosystem is in disarray. Did you see what people thought of Lucia just from the trailer? Is Lucia a game or a character? The answer is no either way, I do not. A character from GTA 6? I haven't watched any of the GTA 6 trailers. Also, new Divinity game. I didn't know it was on the bingo card. You nailed that one. Last night Game Awards was so good for announcements. I think it depends on what you care about, admittedly. For me personally, it was pretty whatever. But I'm really happy for the people that got stuff announced that they're excited for. How do I leave? There's like no way to announce a new Divinity. Porter Robinson making a sequel to my graduation song. Wait, I said it last night. I did a bit with like I don't even know if the Fat Rat made a song that's Divinity. Maybe it's just Porter Robinson. Ethan was very confident it was Divinity, but was threatening some stuff it wasn't. Which Ethan? Klein? Where do I go? How do I leave? I know there's a teleporter somewhere. But I don't know where. I don't know. I think I think GTA could be bad for the gaming industry, depending on how it releases. Like price point and scope and everything. Sort of similar to Cyberpunk. But hey, maybe they'll like make it epic, who knows. No, this is the... No, we don't want to go this way. Bro. I was delayed, but they're still doing a console-only thing. Oh, wait, really? Yeah, that's probably bad. Are they getting, like, an insane amount of money from Xbox or PlayStation? Dude, imagine it's a limited-time Switch 2 exclusive. That'd be really funny. Except I don't think that's possible, but still. How do I leave? Wasn't here. I think it's over there somewhere. Remember, because PC players don't pay much. Yeah, that was a bit I was doing, or something I talked about, where it was like people talking about putting the game at 120 euros, and I was like, people will never, like, people wouldn't pay 120 euros for the second coming of Christ. They would be like, I'll just wait until it goes on sale. And I think a lot of that is PC gamers. Because, say, if you buy your games on a Switch or something, often you just have to suck it up. Or shoplift. Hello, my love. I have no interest in Slime Rancher, but I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, hi, Lunas. I missed your stream yesterday. I saw your go live notification while I was walking back home, and then by the time I got home, I forgotten about it. I wanted to tune in, but dude, I don't know. I don't know how to leave. Where do I go? They don't even go buy Brick at full price anymore this generation. Is that the price people are gonna celebrate the day it comes to PC and can be pirated? We'll see. First one through the wall always gets bloody. Kind of. Not really. Turns out. When it comes to raising prices. Because the precedent had already been set, but Nintendo still got crazy heat for raising their prices. So it's, I guess it's every time the games people care about get their prices raised that they'll freak out, which makes sense. Alrighty, enjoy your slimy ranch. Thank you. I will. I'm just lost. Like, there was a way back, but I don't know. I can try finding the teleporter again. Bro, stop. I'm gonna buy GTA 6 is more than $80. I think the only way I would buy GTA 6 at launch if it was priced like Hollow Knight Silksong. I got GTA 5 for free. Also, what's the free? I'm simply not buying GTA 6. Yeah. I don't even have like a moral qualm with Rockstar or anything like that. GTA games are boring. I played GTA 5 for the first time very recently. And by very recently, I mean like 3 months ago. And it was more fun than I would have thought. But I generally can't really see myself playing a game like that for more than 10 hours. It's gotta be up here. It's gotta be up here. I like GTA San Andreas so much. I mean, some people really like GTA, so... And not just some people. And everyone saw we're buying Damon and Baby on launch, though. Oh, hi, Seth. No. I'm not. Well, isn't it a roguelike? I was gonna say I'm not buying that game ever. Maybe. But like... It looks like Vampire Survivors. But like at a different price tag. Which is not necessarily bad. I'm buying Damon and Baby on launch so you don't have to. You're welcome. Thank you for your sacrifice. Yeah, and Vampire Survivors is awesome. Yeah, but I could just play Vampire Survivors for a fraction of the price. Red Dead 2 is one of my favorites of all time. I'm sure I put the same character in GTA 6, but that doesn't make me interested. I tried Red Dead Redemption 2. And I can see why people like it. It's like a playable movie in a good way, in my opinion. And it's open world. But at the same time, I don't think it's a good stream game. Not a sacrifice is a blessing and an honor. When is it releasing anyway? I'm gonna give a bug for you. Red Dead took me 2 years to finish. It starts so slow. Yeah, it's just a game where you have cutscenes that frequently. It's just bad for streaming because I just have to shut up so much. And then at the same time, you'll have like 20 minutes of cutscenes and then 40 minutes of just riding on your horse with nothing. And that's kind of hard to balance for a guy like me. Dropped it a ton, but at a certain point in the story picks, that's when I got into it. I'm trying to get back into Overwatch. I'm gonna start climbing rank and buying golden guns. I've been trying to get back on Overwatch again. Trying to play with a certain polycule. I love Cowboys and already played the first game when I was like 7 with my sister. I think it'd be fun when I start playing Bayo now, so I haven't played it yet. You're still playing Bayo? How many hours do you have in that game? I guess it just like crashes a lot, which is kind of sad. Well, the thing is that the game's not going anywhere. I hope it's not a political polycule on a girls' night. But turns out that might just be what you get. The last thing you would want in your Burger King burger. I haven't played in a while. I got stuck on mission 5. This is the only thing? So can I like... Aren't you just gonna leave? Leave or drown, maybe? What do you eat? Fruit. You both eat fruit? Oh my god. Maybe I don't want to cross you. But then, what do I do? I don't have any other... Like, I'm not trying to double up on any plorts. Polycule sounds polygonal. I think poly just means multiple. Which is like... Isn't Monopoly such a oxymoron of a word? Like, it means like one many. Oh, they're famished. Dude, relax, I get it. The joke is the water slime can't crossbreed. Then what is the point? Are you just like for looking cool? Whatever, man. Whatever. Race my snowman. I'm sure I'm gonna stream the game again at some point. I definitely will. One time when I played Slime Rancher, I forgot to feed my Neko slimes and they got really mad and ate my other slimes. So when I got back to my farm, I had no slimes. But what do you mean? There's slimes that eat other slimes? That's devastating. Also, you're telling me there's another kind of cat slime? I have way too many vegetables and only you MFs eat vegetables. They eat at my slime. That's so sad. Chickens. Hello, Bob. Yeah, well, no. No, Bob. I need my chickens. Things get too bad though. I'm playing Wario. I got so sad and I cried and never booted the game again. Damn. Damn. You should hop back on. You should overcome your past trauma. Some might even say get over nightmares. They are so well behaved. It's kind of crazy. Okay, well, maybe not. All because I went on a journey to go find them some rare food. Dang. Those ungrateful MFs. I can't believe it. I used to be that way with Minecraft MFs. I wish it didn't sound so desperate. I think the livestock isn't that precious though. Like the cows are gonna die. That's fine. That's fine. Horses or something, like or dog or cat dying, that's very sad. I have a dilemma. What's your dilemma? What am I gonna do with all these carrots, bro? I need something that eats vegetables. Is there like a slime Wikipedia? Oh, there is. Oh, that's awesome. Favorite none. You like heartbeat. Any other like vegetable eaters? Mint mango? Diet water? Headache, I slept early, it did not help. Now I cannot sleep again, it's killing me. Does dying assist in the removal process? Yes, if you die, your headache will not persist. But I wouldn't recommend dying. As your doctor, I would not recommend that course of action. Don't do that! If you have a headache, eat paracetamol and have a warm glass of milk. What happened? How did you get in here? Oh my god. What? No. How in the... What? This enclosure is closed. How did you... Right? There's a ceiling on it. There is. How did this happen? Oh my goodness. Paracetamol does not work on me for some reason. I don't know, like, isn't it with pain? I don't know if it's just antibiotics or if it's all painkillers. If you've used a certain amount too many times, they stop working. You build up a resistance to it. Cold medicine or ibuprofen? Ibuprofen could work. Ibuprofen is anti-inflammatory. But I don't know if you have that. Dang, chill on me, bruh. Profen? What does that even mean? Anyway. I think I should make... I'm probably just gonna die. Don't, please don't. You're gonna miss the Switch Strive update. Okay. How are they escaping? How is this possible? Whenever I have a horrid headache after I take my ibuprofen, it goes bye-bye after like 10 to 20 minutes. Go for it, Caesar, become an awesome ghost. Yeah, with headaches, it's not like... Cause legit with if it's a migraine for me, I've found the only thing that works is like closing my eyes and doing nothing for an extended period of time, which really sucks to do because sometimes you would like want to be a living person that can do things. I'm gonna do second shot of the day. It could help. If it doesn't, you know what happens. I don't know. I think try showering cold. That probably helps. Sounds like your random headaches at random intervals a day for no reason at times, and it's super funny. Doesn't actually sound very funny. Okay, bye. Alright, bye. Hope you feel better soon. I'm pretty blessed when it comes to all that stuff. Until somewhat recently, I had never even experienced a migraine. Oh, overpopulated roof can't region because of too many hits? Dude. What if I calmed them down? Hull population or music box? I already did the music box thing. I think it worked. Right, what am I gonna... Okay, you know what? A silo might be good. But where? I made this stupid water thing. Bro. I used to have very, very bad headaches. A real bad sinus headache for a month. In 2023, got a prescription and it's... Literally don't remember. Oh, yeah. It could be a glasses thing. I mean, you're talking about glasses, right? I thought you didn't wear glasses. Or lenses. 87? I don't wear my glasses. Dude, I'm so blessed to have perfect eyesight. At least for now. Then again, I mean, it could be, like... I don't want to downplay that glasses could be annoying, but I also don't want to be like, what a crippling disability you have, you know? I do, but does that have anything to do with sinus headaches? I don't think so. Yeah, but I think, like, eye strain has to do with headaches. I don't know about sinus. I'm not really an expert on the subject. I need to wear my glasses because anytime I walk into a building, they fog up. It's really inconvenient. They're super annoying when wearing headphones. Yeah, that's true. One of the big reasons I switched to a speaker system is because, like, wearing headphones with blue light glasses sucks. Also, the fog thing is probably, like, it's worse now because of the cold, if I had to guess. Hope Cecil doesn't know what the color fibers do. Yeah, it'd be horrific. They're going crazy in there. clear glasses now. I think next one's 20 I want to get clear and smaller frames. By clear glasses, do you mean wait, do you mean like no bezel? For lack of a better term. So see, why are we giving me glasses to, you know, see, and I can't even see when I walk in a building? Yeah. I guess, like, there seems to be no good solution. Because contact lenses also seem like they suck. They can be really irritating for the eye, and I mean, they're probably a pain to put in and out. And LASIK, LASIK is like, well, if it goes wrong, it's pretty bad. Although they have a weird technology lens, they're like 400 pounds. They're still somewhat, they just clear material, so not obvious. I see. Are they like covered by insurance? I'm guessing not. It reminds me of when I got braces. Like, you can make them swagged out, or basically less visible for more money. What are we gonna do with our money, by the way? Can carrots go bad? We need a silo, but where? I've never probably broken glasses, so I'm probably good. Dude, I would probably break my glasses. At some point. Like, I sorta broke my headphones, but I got pretty lucky. By sitting on them, my ass would sit on my glasses, bro. My fat ass would one-shot those things. A silo. Can you actually only store 3 types of things? You can probably expend this stuff. Additional storage. Bro, heck yeah. Also treat her like shit until she blocked me, but hey, what's a green chicken to a normal one? What are you talking about? Is there a first message I'm missing? I've never broken a single pair of glasses, but I've had a prescription every time I've gone to opticians. So I have like infinite glasses or whatever of different side values or whatever it's called. I'm guessing it's just your eyesight getting worse, no? Which is kind of, well, that's unfortunate. It's those darn screens, I'll tell you. There's no way that you're underpopulated. Why do you lack appetite? My eyes suck, dude, but I can still see what's in front of me, so I don't care. I get my friends to be my vision for me when we go shopping. That's so cute. You're Zato 1 for real. I don't know, man. I'm not happy with my chicken stuff. Whenever we're buying books, I always make Piliplop find the books for me, since looking is such a tedious task for me in my eyes. I should go to the personality store and buy a better personality. Okay, whatever you do, don't go to the jerk store, though. Come on, Harper. Don't be so hard on yourself. Probably not good that I'm looking at a screen with the way my eyes are feeling right now, but it'll be fine. Air drive. Enhanced jetpack plus consume 20% less energy per boost, double the fun. Twice the price, double the fall. Dude, heck yes. It just, I guess the reason it reminds me of Super Mario Sunshine is because it sounds so, so much like water. If I'm gonna get 10,000 carrots, should I pull for Manhattan Cafe? Art Module Mark II. Oh, I still can't freaking... Is there like an Ender Dragon I kill in this game, or does it have no natural conclusion? Kill slime? No. Slime friend. Look at your viewer count, what? What about it? Oh shit. I mean I'm multi-streaming on like vertical live and horizontal live. That might have something to do with it. My parents already went to the jerk store after they had me. Damn. You're streaming this on Shorts? Yes. It looks very cooked because it's literally just like a slice of my screen. The ending of the game is kind of just sad. Then I don't want to see it. I only like happy endings. Dude, stop. What, the internet? No, it's like... It puts no strain on the connection. YouTube does all the encoding for you. Anyway, Gaba, you're here. He freaking died. What are you... What? My connection seems to be just fine. I think, I don't know, if he's going to a theme park, you usually tend to get a lot of steps in, which makes you pretty tired. So he may have called an early night. Which is high-key probably what I should do. Right. Okay. We have 3,000 bucks. We could buy... I don't even know updates. I mean upgrades, huh? We should find something to combine with the thing. Sounds like we lost about 10 seconds there. Oh shit. Really? My thing didn't dip though. Like, I didn't see my bitrate dip. Also, it's like 11:50. I don't know, man. But it's like 11. It's like 11:15. Y'all ever see Wii Shop Wednesday? So no, the player match replays don't save anywhere, and there's a very specific clip against... Wait, what? Yes, they do. Do you have the auto thing off? It was fine on my end. Dude, maybe it was NA only. Wow. Last 100? Yeah, sure. I believe I can say Gaba's one of my friends. I trust him out like he's Gaba. Okay, and what? You can't trust the French? Is that we have played for... Yeah, but then you gotta like favorite or something. To be honest, they should just let you store the replays on your computer. And then you should be able to have unlimited replays as long as you have the storage for it. IMO. Whatever. We don't have the technology yet. It doesn't exist. Except you can do it in Melee with Slippy. But whatever. You know what? The honey slimes can already have an enclosure. Whoa. See now, this seems kind of tedious to collect. Because like, whatever. It's fine. Handmade farm to table. I would like a coral. I would like, I don't know, an auto feeder. And a plort collector. What was your favorite thing again? It's like mangoes. Minty mango. Chad, y'all mess with mangoes? Because I know it's like one of the most popular fruit ever, but me personally, I don't really vibe with them. Maybe they're just too sticky. Or maybe they're too sweet, which is kind of like an insane thing to say about fruit, but... Okay. Fire. My steak too buttery ass take? But your steak can be too buttery. That's what people don't get. Can't wait to see Karn get the late game settings and get annoyed with them. Or whatever the copy. Yeah, it's actually like my steak is too juicy and my lobster is too buttery. Dude, I do enjoy lobster. And steak. Which I guess a lot of people probably do. Seems boring. Can you add Subway Surfer? No. This is a dopamine detox. You're lucky the stream isn't in black and white. Apparently, if you're addicted to your phone, that's a good way to break the addiction, is by making the screen monochrome. I don't know, man. I just don't have that many chickens. Can you add it to the short stream at least? No, I can't. I can't make the short stream and the real stream different. They're like, the short stream is just like the slice in the middle. No, that's not the right kind of hen. I want stone, right? Stone hen? That sounds like a lot like a place I know. 3 stone hens. I don't have 3. Wait, I do actually. Okay, fine. Oh, we got an achievement for it. Honestly, pink plort, you may as well have given me nothing. I like how English people generally just don't really care about Stonehenge. If it's just in your backyard, eventually you get numb to it. I think. It loses its excitement. Why do you have 20 viewers? Because I'm the GOAT. No, because, like, is nobody listening? The shorts feed stuff prodded for 10 viewers. Which, I don't know. Whoever's doing it is doing me a service. You can just kind of see it off the side of the A303. Yeah, I'm pretty sure when we were in England, we just, like, got out of our cars and walked there. It's no Nottingham Forest, I'll tell you that much. Also, how is it not being, like, constantly vandalized? Or maybe it is, I don't know. There's, like, nobody there, right? Unless I'm insane. Nobody's, like, safeguarding it. Why aren't people, like, taking the stones? I've had 10 viewers before. I've had 20 before. I mean, I have had 20 viewers before. Before I, like, fell off cataclysmically. Heavy? What about machinery? You're telling me, like, a stolen slab from Stonehenge wouldn't go hard? Also, there are a few guards, but there's usually no one doing anything. Right. $20 viewers Carnivore's SMP reference? My ass never hit 20 concurrent during a Minecraft stream, that's for darn sure. We're kind of broke, but that's also because this, like, the system doesn't do its job. There's so much plort here. Why don't you just, like... Maybe there's too many slimes, and they're blocking the tubes. So many good quotes came out of SMP 1.0. Like what? I think there's probably some very interesting conversations I had. And cool, how does it affect my life? That was just mean. I think there was some pretty good banter and stuff I yapped about during the SMP. But... or the first one. But in terms of turning it into interesting content, it's kind of hard for me. You were in their car and you don't remember? Sorry, I'm a tourist. Wait, or were you SMP? I don't know. Was I in my own SMP? No, I wasn't. We have... What can we buy? That would be awesome. Isn't there something here, maybe? I gave up on the SMP because no one respected villagers? What do you mean? This is Slimepedia. There's a reason you two got a divorce? I don't remember that. The thing is, if villagers are on your claim, they can't be harmed. Jeez. Sorry. Do you have food? Of course you do. We should make another den. Or whatever you call the place for hens and such. Also, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be streaming. I'm pretty hungry. I kind of started the stream being hungry. Even though I had the later half of my dinner or whatever right before stream. Local village was absolutely ransacked, was proceeded to be abandoned because people stole the bell. That is kind of messed up. But then again, it's like pretty run-of-the-mill for Minecraft. I remember the funniest combo for Minecraft being me and Gabin. I mean, we were the only people that talked, so that makes sense, yeah. Did I put anything in auto feeder? I swear I wasn't clip farming. Clip farming didn't even exist back then. It was just called having fun. Right. How much does honey sell for? Pretty good. Water? Everything's down. What kind of economy is this? There's not a singular plort that is up. The market crashed. Y'all ever watched The Big Short? I can recommend it. Gotta make a funny moments compilation because I have nothing to do right now. That sounds like a good use of your time. I should edit more. But I haven't been feeling it. I'm editing for Ceph right now, which has actually been fun. I changed my Minecraft name to Maytrace so it'll go on that channel. Why the name? Is there like a meaning I'm not catching? That guy on Hit Podcast Lemonade? Yeah, the actual guy, not Steve Carell. The guy who Steve Carell portrays, I think. Unless it's a different guy. I don't know, I'm just gonna buy a new... Well, we could save up 10 rack for something. Or we go exploring. It just sounds cool. Did not help. Aw, I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't have any advice or help I can give you. Except AKG was talking about, you know, his glasses. How that helped with him, like, having less headaches, but I don't know. Asuka, please, I need you. Praying for the accumulation of good health. Praying for the accumulation of getting rid of headaches. Do y'all eat carrots? I mean, you can't catch me, so I don't know why I care. Let's give me headaches. I need to take breaks from them sometimes. Sometimes you want to have no vision. I don't wear glasses in my room apart from playing games. Maybe it'd help. I think it might be worth trying. But obviously you know your body better than I do. As I haven't, I wore them barely today. Maybe it just puts a bunch of, like, it makes sense, right? Like the way migraines work, it is, at least for me, it feels a lot better when I close my eyes. And I'm assuming it's related to eye strain. So glasses more might help. I don't strain my eyes if that's what you're asking. I don't know how good your vision is. I think it might be worth trying and seeing if it helps. But obviously, like, now that you already have the headache, I don't know if it would make it go away. But just, like, wearing them more. It is a total shot in the dark, though. I don't know if it'll work. I can only see your face when I close my eyes. So, can I get a kiss? And can you make it last forever? I said I'm about to go to war. So gluttonous. Oh wait, there's like 4 more chickens. Dude, heck yeah. I think the music got weird, kinda. Reminds me I should work on my music. I was kind of thinking about making covers. Mostly like Christmas stuff, but also Frank Ocean. But Frank Ocean feels kind of weird. I get some individuals' Christmas covers recommended to me, and that person looks AI generated. They look like they have the Yassify filter on them. I think I hear chickens. I should probably read my mail, huh? I've never been here? Harness Sword Egg and Sword Eggs and cover Vorex. Oh, they're mad as hell. Femboy Karn when? What do you mean? I don't know if I like lose a bunch of muscle. I'm already. Did someone say femboy? Maybe I should put that in my Twitch tags. But I feel like that'd be false advertising. I yearn to play Macross. Look, I mean, you could treat yourself. Because who knows if the game is ever gonna go on sale. I don't know, it's up to you. How much can you eat? Okay, there we go. What about Rick? Rick seems like mentally demanding or taxing, but I could be wrong about that. What do you mean? Oh, you don't unlock a key, you just... I mean, a teleporter is nice, don't get me wrong. 33 Great British Pounds. It is unfortunate that games cost money. It does suck. I don't know. True, it's very complicated. You wouldn't be able to understand. Yeah, you're probably right. We were talking about the Rick and Morty show, yes. This is my cross. I can shoot things with Ikinai Borderline in the background. Yeah, it seems pretty therapeutic. Oh, Deo Juliana Ito. So this just leads to nowhere? Paths to nowhere, dark and veiled? Who made these slime statues? Was there an ancient slime civilization? I need to write lyrics for Ho Smoke? That sounds crass. Or is it about Christmas? Like ho ho ho. Why are there zeros? Oh, another water slime. I mean puddle slime. Any carnivorous slimes in the area? Because it's rage. They added my least favorite Smash Ultimate mechanic to music. I can't. Oh, that's a lot of honey. My love's pouring like a waterfall. Also need to write lyrics on We Need Backup. What comes first for the song? The melody or the lyrics? If you're making it all yourself. Or chickens. I know there's like a tabby slime here somewhere. Like a big one. Oh, this is a different kind of hen, bro. I kind of do the vocal melody out loud while I'm writing the lyrics. I see. Why would you do that? No. How am I gonna... Actually, I think I know how I'm gonna get over there. Dude, I could really go for a croissant right now. I still don't know how to open the chests. Tell me how we met because you tell it best. Sometimes I need to rework the melody because autotune hates me. Is autotune actually just like a filter you slap on your voice? I mean, it does say auto, I guess. So maybe that's self-evident. What are those Neanderthals up to? It kind of is. But sure, there's like parameters you need to adjust, right? If it's just done through the lab, it's a crafting item. Oh, I gotta make lockpicks like this is Persona 5. There's also Melodyne, that which I don't have. I mean, plugins can be really expensive, so I understand. You know what? I think I'm happy with that. Lab is pretty expensive though. Like 10 rack. Hold on. That's money. So my beats are good enough for me to want to rap and sing over them? That's great. Y'all, I mean, you probably did see the whole thing with that one girl advocating for the use of AI in music. It was like also really beautiful, which is hard for me to consolidate. What's this? It's to the lab, which we don't have. I don't know if you can unlock or buy teleporters, I guess. Are y'all good? You should be. They have no more food. Alright. 1 million beats coming right up. They hate eating food. They're going on hunger strike. At least the puddle slimes seem very docile and easy to take care of, which is neat. They hate us because they ain't ate. I mean, I do get very irritated when I'm hungry, so that's real. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Speaking of which, I am going to head out. Bit of a shorter one today, but I did have basketball, and me streaming while having basketball will definitely not be the norm. So, yeah, that's gonna do it for me today. I'm gonna be probably live again tomorrow. I'm not quite sure yet, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.